Make sure to try out some of our drinks.
Welcome to the Goose Hollow Medical Center. I'm Sally, the clinic nurse. If you need medication, I can provide it. Dr. Chetty handles treatment. That's probably because it's the standard model for little backwater towns, though I can't deny there are a lot of strange things about this place. Some days we would wake up to find all kinds of strange weapons and armor in our clinic. They just appeared and disappeared without notice. Turns out it was this gun runner was using our clinic because it was super accessible. He paid rent for his stuff, so we didn't mind the disruption. The NCR keeps this place well stocked for the civvies, so we always have a bountiful stock. Buy all you need.
Hi, I'm Dr. Chetty, the physician here at Goose Hollow Clinic. How can I help you today? All right.
out!
Hello, friend. Have you found good Jesus? Then allow me to enlighten you. Good Jesus is all prophet. He is radiation in physical form, yet he is also divine. He is the atom at the center of all creation. He is the leader of our church. I am but one of his many loyal apostles, all sworn to uphold his virtues and spread his word as he spreads his holy radiation over the world. If you have more questions, visit our church. I'll mark it on your map. Spreading the word of cool Jesus to whoever I can. There are so few of our kind in this place, and many of them have yet to understand the true power of cool Jesus. He was born inside a radioactive waste, and arose fully formed from the earth. He, and he alone, defeated the Master, driving back the super mutants, before establishing his holy city here in Portland. If you wish to know more, I would suggest talking to our leader. He knows more of this topic than I do. Actually, yes, there is something. There was a time when I had yet to immerse myself in the glow of gold Jesus. It was a dark time. During that time, I held possession of a small necklace, a trinket that I have since lost. Now that I am once again wandering the wastes, I wish to reclaim this necklace, something to remind me of how far I've come. It's held by a man named Callan Burr. He lives somewhere in the bowels of Jack Flea. I doubt he will give you the trinket willingly. You'll have to convince him, or resort to less honorable methods. I will await your return.
This eye is nostalgic. It remembers the old world, returns again and again to its monuments. This statue was created to honor a man whose name has been lost. Now, it's nothing but twisted steel. Not unlike NCR or Legion, both obsessed with their past, monuments for dead nations. They're doomed to repeat their forebearers' cycle of destruction. They can't let go. And what about you? What do you think when you see this wreck? There was an old tribe north of here. Very old. Older than Kaisar. They were proud once, but were made humble by their past. It choked the life out of them, led them to their extinction. Their sanctuary holds nothing but ghosts now. Maybe nothing, maybe everything, but the message is the same. For me, the past is a poison, and the cure is the future. An interesting point, if a bit crude. You have satisfied this eye.
I do repairs and trades. Should be fixable. Hope I can help. Later.
Some scouts were talking about these weird Brotherhood of Steel folk outside an old tower. Probably just armored scavs. You ever tangled with one of those scavs with firework?
Hey there. You here for the music or the food? Sorry to say, but they're both pretty awful. California. The Boneyard, to be exact. My mom walked out on us when I was born, and my dad was a member of the Followers. If I wasn't conscripted into the military, I'd probably be wearing one of their coats. That would be Summer. You can find her inside, although if you ask Bishop, he'll say he's in charge. The radio station. According to the brass, the station serves as a huge source of morale, and that apparently makes it a target for the Legion. Yeah, we should, but we have our... Well, I mean, I guess the station is trying to improve morale, but it's not real. It's just propaganda. Even an idiot could see that. I know. I'm an idiot.
Cannons.
Keep your radio
Man,
tuned
they're
to NCR
terrifying.
Radio. Or don't. It's your decision.
Welcome to the NCR radio station. John Walker's upstairs, and no, I won't autograph anything. Instead, I became a deserter. They must be so proud. Instead, I became a deserter. They must be so proud. This is a radio station. NCR. He's the voice of NCR. That's what he calls himself. If you're here to talk to him, keep in mind that his ego's already huge. Darn it. Alright, I'm the voice of Sparkles the Unicorn. Walker said he needed some help voicing a character. So I thought, I do one character for a few minutes and then I'm done, right? But no! Sparkles is popular. I swear to God, I'm half ready to shoot someone. Not when literally every single person who comes in here asks for my autograph, including my CO.
Hey yo. Hell yeah. Of course, man, who hasn't? The man's a godsend. Hell, without him, I'd be bored as hell. Everyone here loves him. Well, come to think of it, maybe everyone except MXR. Oh, that guy. I heard he wanted to start a radio station or something, but no one really pays attention to. He was even a stand-up comedy man here for a while. Then Al came and took the attention away from him. He's a good guy, just frustrated that no one watches his show anymore. Well, you know, speaking of MXR, I got a small little task for you if you're interested. Well, there's no easy way to say this, but MXR is supposedly to have a treasure trove of images of sleuths and titties, so could you go grab some of those for me, please? Well, you know, the sleuths, and I'll give you 500 caps. Fine. Just get it for me. And don't get caught. Hey, yo. I'm one of the few veteran rangers who left with General Blackthorn. We still believe in him. The NCR and the Mojave are corrupted. Once we get stronger, we'll return and liberate New Vegas. Listen here, dickwad, I have a decade of combat experience. They don't call me NCR vet for nothing. Wait a minute, who the fuck do you think you are? Just because you're the courier doesn't mean you can have every little thing you want. Okay. Is that funny to you? Alright, I get it. Bravo. Now could you please stop touching? Dude, stop it. It's not funny anymore. Oh, touch me again and you're gonna see what happens.
Ah, a fan. Hold your applause, please. I may look like I'm above it all, but I'm really just an average waste. Ah. What else? I acted. Performed dramas the likes of which the Wasteland had never seen. It wasn't exactly profitable, or good, but it was well worth it. Everyone enjoyed my shows, even if they never asked for them and tried to get me off the stage. Those cards. I didn't. They found me. It was destiny. After they took the station, they needed someone to run it, and started asking around for a willing host. I happened to be singing for some scavs nearby for food. They heard my voice, and I got the job faster than you can say famous. Here, Portland, born and raised in Junkfleet. My parents wanted me to stick around and carry on the family business, but I didn't want to be just another petty thief. I was destined for the entertainment world. I write my own material, help maintain the equipment, and record everything. You could say I'm a John of all trades. I have plenty. Why do you have to ruin... I'm glad you like it. In between perfectly picked musical choices, I make sure to keep the people of Portland informed with current goings-on. Oh, that's a good one. Who are you? No, that can't be right. You must be a new arrival. I'm John St. Walker, but most people know me as the voice of the NCR. Well, I'm the voice of the NCR. Have you ever tried NCR radio? It's my voice that keeps listeners informed and entertained. I'm the top entertainer in Portland. Why, I think even Meta would have been jealous. No news is free of embellishment, and someone has to keep morale up. Judging by the size, this place was winning. Eventually, the NCR found it and decided to make it ground zero for their new entertainment platform, spearheaded by moi.